Hill is Heather Weinberg. Any chamber question you might have, because I know there's a lot of people here that might not be fully aware of the chamber and all we do, go see Heather. Heather is in her third day at the job, so we'd love to answer any questions. We're not afraid to do that. So I don't want to keep you from some of the wonderful things that are going to happen here tonight. So next I want to bring up Kirby Thompson. Kirby, where are you? Managing Artistic Director. I know how honest you are. I want you to give a little history, not only of CRT, but of your time here. It's wonderful that you've been here for so long, representing CRT.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming. We do have a couple of guests here tonight that I would like to introduce to you that have to do with the history of CRT. We are very honored to have the founder of CRT, David Yaman. We are in the back there. Obviously, we would not be here if it wasn't for you, for your vision, and for your belief in this theater, so we thank you so much for founding CRT. We also have our board here, a lot of our current board members. If you're a board member, raise your hand. Let us all see you. Thank you all for coming. They're also my bosses, so I have to acknowledge. I don't think it's any secret in Cortland County that the CRT Board of Directors is known to be one of the best boards in our county. They are a hard-working group of people. They're not a group of people who just gather around a table once a month and talk about the theater. They raise money, they do fundraisers. A lot of them have helped out with some of the activities here, so I thank you for that. And the other leg to that three-legged stool, in that analogy, is our theater guild. I'm honored to have Michael and Dottie Sills, who were around at the beginning of the theater guild. Not to age you, Michael, but Michael was at the first meeting of the theater guild, which was in the first year of the theater too. If you're not familiar with theaters, other theaters around the country are very envious of our guild. They wish they had one, because the guild is a dedicated group of volunteers who raise funds for the theater, but also do a lot of activities, and they clean the theater at the beginning of the season, they pack up the theater at the end of the season. They're a great group of people, and I'm honored to announce that we have dedicated our 50th anniversary season to the guild members past, present, and future. Yay! I'm very humbled to be here, very honored. I started here in 2000, in the fall of 2000, October 2000. So my first summer was 2001. I was here for 5 years before that as a performer, choreographer, and director. I'm very proud of what we have accomplished over the past few years. Certainly CRT Downtown is one of our biggest accomplishments, and that was a long haul, and I thank everybody who was involved in that. And as I say, anytime that anybody asks me, this beautiful location, this beautiful building, was such a great idea of David and Dr. Jim Palmer to choose this building for a summer resort. But it's not a building that you drive by and say, oh, maybe I'll come in here. You know, it's a destination that you have to come to see the theater. So to say that this theater has been around for 50 years, supported by the community, by the corporate sponsors, by our subscribers, by our audience members, it really shows dedication to the performing arts in Cortland County. So I thank all of you and all of our corporate supporters, all of the businesses over the years that have supported this theater, and I deeply appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
So as word got out about this event that was happening tonight, the phones were ringing off the hook, both at our office and at CRT, because many politicians and municipalities were hoping to come and honor them tonight for all of the entertainment that they've given us for 50 years. So we had to narrow the list down. there was no way we could have them all. So if you see the governor, please apologize for us once again. But who we did have come to us tonight, so I'm going to ask the three to come up here together because we have Mayor Scott Steve from Cortland, we have Chair of our County Legislature Kevin Fitch, and we have Jett, who is representing Assembly Member Anna Kelles' office. If I could ask all three of you to come up because they have some special proclamation.
So with this occasion, that was one of the things that we had to do is we clerk of the legislature says, hey Kevin, 15 years that CRT has been here. So we did decide that we were going to honor him, and we have Mayor Scott Steve with me. So we're not going to do a vaudeville act, but we're going to try to reach this recognition together. So this is in recognition for the 50 years of Cortland County Repertory Theater. Whereas CRT has been the asset of the community since the start on July 5th, 1972, when the doors opened in the main pavilion of Dwyer Memorial Park, thanks to the dream of Dr. James Palmer and David Yaman. And whereas Robin Hood was the first of over 225 phenomenal shows put on at CRT over the last 50 years. Whereas CRT has held performances that featured Oscar Award winners, Tony Award winners, Tony Award nominated actors. And whereas Cortland Repertory Theater recognizes that in order to inspire a love of theater and production, the inclusion of the youth is necessary. And whereas throughout the years, CRT has offered programs for children, including early stages, showstoppers and superstars, stars of tomorrow, CRT youth programs, the Playmakers Club, and the Pavilion Awards. And whereas since 1972, there have been many improvements to the theater at the main pavilion of Dwyer Memorial Park, which have added to the glory, including but not limited to mounting of sprinkler systems in the Dwyer Memorial Pavilion to increase safety and installing an elevator to improve accessibility. And whereas Cortland Repertory Theater is supported by a guild which was formed alongside the theater and has grown exponentially over the last 50 years, and a board of directors to assist with the daily operations and fundraising.
And whereas along the renovations to the location of the county-owned Dwyer Memorial Park, County Repertory Theater staff understood the importance of having a theater located in downtown Cortland. And after much hard work, CRT Downtown was brought to life. And whereas the location in the heart of the city of Cortland boasts the box office, summertime production space, and the dance studio, in the wintertime, black box and cabaret performance space, whereas many community and private events are held at both Cortland Repertory Theater locations, and whereas none of this would be possible without dedication and investments made by the staff, board, guild members of the Cortland Repertory Theater, and whereas arts in Cortland County would not be what they are today if it were not for the Cortland Repertory Theater. And now, therefore, be it resolved
that I, Kevin Fitch of the Cortland County Legislature,
and I, Scott Steve, on behalf of the city of Cortland, hereby recognize the Cortland Repertory Theater for their commitment in the arts and for their continued contribution to both the city of Cortland and Cortland County. And further be resolved that on behalf of all Cortland County, we hereby commend, congratulate, and thank Cortland Repertory Theater for 50 years of fantastic productions and encourage all residents to enjoy beauty of the theater.